Welcome back, folks. So in the last video, we managed to turn on and off the LED which is on board the Arduino Nano. So we use the blink function to basically blink this LED on and off every 1 second. In this video, we're going to do exactly that, but for an LED that's out of the board. So this LED. So we're going to be connecting this Arduino to this LED. Excited? Awesome. So this is what we're going to do. First thing, we'll set up the circuit. So we don't really need a lot of the stuff on this. So we use these jumper wires, which are basically not going to be required for this video. These are pin-to-pin jumper wires, and we're not going to be using them. We're also not going to be using the battery because we'll get the power from the Arduino in this case. So toss that out. We'll also not need the button because the Arduino will do that job for us. However, we will introduce you to two new kinds of jumper cables in this video. These ones are called pin to socket. So you can actually put the pin inside the socket and connect them just like this. But obviously that doesn't make sense, it's connected to itself. So we're going to be using this one to connect the Arduino Nano to the LED. So we'll need these two. So if you don't know where they are, they should be in your kit. You can try and find them. You will need the ones which are pin on one side and a socket on the other. Okay. Now let's look at the piece of code once again. In our code, we use pin mode, LED built-in, and that was our output. I'm going to change this built-in LED to pin number 7. And I'm going to digital write the first one, which is high, which is applying the voltage to it, also to pin number 7, and do the same for the low voltage to pin number 7. So what I'm actually doing over here is that on this Arduino Nano, there are multiple pins. And one of them is called pin number 7, which is right over here. You can see it. It says D7. It's a digital pin number 7. So I'm using that pin as my output from this Arduino Nano to turn on and off the LED, which is this one. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to verify this and compile it. Everything looks good. Next, I'm going to burn it on to the Arduino Nano. And voila, something happened, but not what we wanted. This LED is not turning on and off, but this LED on the Arduino Nano has stopped turning on and off, as expected. Why is this one not turning on? Of course, we haven't connected it. So we now need to make the connections. To make the connections, let's grab this orange one, the socket and pin jumper wire, turn this around, look for pin number D7 on the top and connect this right there, and take this purple one and look for ground on this. And as you can see, there are more than one ground. There's a ground over here and there's also ground on this side of the board. I can use any one of it, to be honest. I'll just use this one for ease and being on the same side. So I will take the ground, take my socket and connect it to the pin of the Arduino. Next, I now need to connect these two pins to my breadboard and connect it to my LED. Once again, when you look at this LED, there are two leads coming out of the LED. There is a long lead and a short lead. The long lead is the anode of the LED and the short lead is the cathode. So once again, I'm going to put this in, putting the anode on this side and the cathode on this side. If you guessed it right, the anode is the positive. So I'm going to take the positive, or the one where I'm actually getting the high signal, to D7. And then I'm going to take the ground and connect it to the cathode. And voila! As you can see, the LED is blinking. We did it. And it's blinking once every 1 second, just like what we wrote on our code. Okay, give this a shot. Feel free to mess around with the code. Try a different pin if you'd like. Instead of D7, you can try a different digital pin from any of these. You can also try using a different ground. That's also totally okay. You can also try flipping it and see if it works or it doesn't work. Have some fun with it. Try a few things out till you manage to get what you want and a blinking LED. Okay, see you in the next video.